Daddy's Dungeon.
Daddy's what?
The fuck is Daddy's Dungeon?
Daddy's Dungeon.
Daddy's fucking dungeon.
All of you!
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
You've been leading us in the past, dude, the past like 2 years. Or however long we've been doing
I don't
it.
know, dude. It's episode 99. That's 99 weeks in a row of the podcast.
That's why I just want
Who's
to
that?
start.
Oh my god.
I just want to start
Hand me those.
by introducing
My bad.
our amazing guest here. Long time friend. Went to high school
Long time.
with him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He ran high school.
He was young Jesus in high school.
Unfortunately.
Resurrected, became a new man.
Yeah.
And,
Born again.
Born again. The great, the amazing Manthony.
Well, I tell you what, when you felt my shoulders and said I wasn't tense, once you said we were recording, this feels like 60 Minutes on CBS.
So how does that feel to you?
A little bit nerve-wracking.
Why?
But I've been on camera before, as the people know.
I've been your friend for a long fucking time.
Long time.
We've had countless Warzone games.
Mm-hmm.
Countless Warzone games. He carried me on Fortnite one time. I got the clips, dude.
That's also true. We did get a few wins on Fortnite, but usually I wasn't the one carrying anybody.
You got the bag like that?
He does.
You got the bag like that?
If you say so, dude.
It was like a 1v3, and I died. I was down, and he fucking clutched it up.
I always tended to have my moments on Fortnite, Warzone, where I'd suck most games, but then I'd have a game where it'd come down to like 5v1, and I'd just pop off and kill them all and win
Banger.
in the final circle. And then I remember when we were playing Fortnite heavily back in the day, which I can't believe I'm saying, but for the longest time, we would get duos wins, and then we'd play in groups, and we'd get group wins and whatnot, but I never had a solo win. And I always wanted to get a solo win. And I went the longest time without having one, and it got to the point where I started saying, okay, once I get one solo win, I'll stop playing. Do you remember that?
No, I didn't.
And finally one day I got a solo win,
Deleted.
and I stopped.
You're like Peyton Manning, just leave on top, baby.
Get this, I stopped, and then like a few months went by, and one night I was really bored, and I was like, I'm gonna play again, and I'll do a solos match, and I was like, but hopefully I win, blah blah blah. I won again, and then I stopped again. I never played after that.
You straight pulled off Peyton Manning. That's pretty sad.
Walked off into the sunset,
He's like
and haven't touched my Xbox since, pretty much, huh?
Yeah, I could attend to that.
like how John Jones came back and just beat ass and left.
Dude, he's out like training kids and shit right now. He's fucking savage.
Who, John Jones?
Yeah.
He never coming back.
He's coming back, dude. He's been waiting for Stipe. Stipe's been ducking him
When did he last fight? It was
last year.
last year.
Here's some candy if you want. You guys want some?
I'm chilling.
Mexican chamoy candy.
I'm too white for that shit.
I love that stuff.
I
am a fiend for that stuff.
I don't like, it's not that it's Mexican candy. I don't like Sour Patch or sour candies.
I don't like tahini.
I just noticed they had something else mixed in, like little cubes in there. Who knows what it is, but they're kind
Fennel.
of hard. They're good. I like them.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, Jose, because I know him and Jake will never tell me the truth. Do I look stupid with this on?
Nah, dude, you look good.
Okay, cool.
You look. You know what? With those red rosy cheeks, you just came inside from a cold ass winter in Massachusetts.
Well, look,
That's what happened.
it's good that you have a little bit of facial hair going on right now.
You think so?
With the beanie, yeah.
Yeah, because I've been really trying to grow this thing in, dude. I got the beard thing.
beard roller?
The micro roller.
Hey, you gotta be careful with that, brother.
I have
What?
voluptuous skin. This skin is fucking perf.
You got a boar's hide.
A
You got
boar's
a thick boar's hide. Your skin is as thick as a boar's hide.
How often do you shave?
Oh, man, I have to... Well, yeah, I have to do it like every 2 days or so.
Why?
Yeah, like all this stuff. I leave the mustache.
That's 2 days worth.
No, this is about 1 week, like 6 or 7.
This is about like 2 months.
Really?
He said really.
Well, I mean, it's different for everybody, but like I leave the mustache and I shave everything else.
Is that per choice or is that because of work?
Per choice, yeah. Oh, work doesn't care what I do, but
Could you grow a full beard?
yeah.
You should totally rock a full beard.
Yeah. I don't. I remember back. Well, we won't mention high school.
Dude, picture just blew into my brain right now. My baby shower, all of us there, and you had a
Wow.
fucking major beard.
What year was that?
2019.
Yeah, I used to grow a little bit longer beards back then, but I used to go like 5-6 weeks, and then you have to shave.
Was that full beard already for you?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The feeling though when you get to that point is just it's greasy, it itches, and the skin underneath gets dry.
Hold on, let's preface this.
You said 5 or 6 days?
No, weeks.
Oh, wait.
Gosh, could you imagine if I grew that?
Wow, holy
Preface.
shit.
I'd be setting Guinness World Records out there.
You were, you had long slicked back hair.
I was ugly. Let's just say it outright. I'll admit, I tell everybody, I was ugly, dude.
How I picture it now is, dude, I see you with a full beard, but you actually trim it up so it's not all fucking patchy. It would look good.
Yeah. Now, when I was growing beards recently, yeah, I'd trim it up and it'd look good. But in high school, it grew in patchy.
Yeah.
It doesn't grow in patchy anymore, thankfully. But, yeah, I haven't like this. I haven't shaved in like a week.
Oh.
And that's primarily just laziness. Because, every 2 days, 3 days, it just gets very repetitive.
How often do you shave?
You know what, man? I try and be kept up on my stuff, but I try and walk the straight and narrow, but I always fucking get derailed somehow. So,
Well, I like the mustache. Every time I see you guys, it's one of the first things I say.
and that's never going away, you know?
He was combing it down to the side and everything with like little beard pomade. He was getting really into it.
I was trying to, but I do like the mustache, but the beard I hate. I wish I could grow a full beard, but I honestly don't think a beard is for me. But I do think a beard would look great on you.
Well, I have. I mean, I usually.
I think you gotta let it out again. But I noticed that you would like trim it way down your jawline. Let it go in.
Yeah, no, I learned that.
Let it grow in, baby.
Somebody started.
Don't you have a black barber?
Used to.
What?
Used to. He moved up to Las Vegas.
Fuck, dude, he was cutting your shit all the time,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Now you got an old white lady, huh?
No.
You ever been cut up by a black barber?
I wish.
Why? What's so
I'd have
amazing
a
about a
fresh
black
fade,
barber?
dude. Fresh fade. Right now I'm rocking a mop.
They have extra,
I really liked that
extra
part.
sauce with it, huh? Black barbers, they got it like that.
They do, and I did go to a black barber one time when I was really young. I was like maybe 8. And dude, my brother went first, and I got to play on their Xbox. They had like Xbox on 3 different TVs, dude. It was awesome. In the little corner, I was playing the shit out
It
of
was
it.
getting to the point where we were so tight that I'd get there and sit down in the chair and he'd hand me beers.
Damn, sick.
Yeah, so.
So what's your max price you're willing to pay for a barber? Because obviously we know that barbers are going up, prices are going up.
I've been. This is a controversial topic very recently because one of my last haircuts that I paid after tip $55
Total.
No, 65. Yeah, 60. I was right. 65 after tip, 55 before tip. That's a lot.
How much? What about your OG barber, your favorite?
When I was going to Manny, I was paying 30, and then I'd usually leave him a pretty solid tip because he was my guy. Yeah.
Was it like a shop or was it just like his own?
He was in a shop, and then eventually he left there because he got in disagreement with. I'm almost spilling the barber's
cares,
tea.
dude?
Yeah. Eventually, he started doing it out of his house, so I just show up to his backyard and pull up a chair and have beers and cut hair. So
Tax free too, I bet.
tax free. It was cash.
Completely off topic, but
Nobody would know.
earlier when you were talking, I was noticing your hands. You have such nice fingernails.
What?
I haven't. I'm not gonna show him again. I haven't.
Dude, why would you say anything?
No, they were serious. They were beautiful. Like
What about
I
mine?
love them. Personally,
I don't
Those
even
are
need.
a little ugly, a little husky.
My daughter painted these nails.
No, but that's just because mine are hideous. I hate my fingers. I hate my fingernails.
I don't even mean to have fingernails right now. I just haven't cut them.
But you got. It seems like you got. Have you ever gotten a manicure?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, see, okay, so
I
that's
always
what.
wanted to go get one.
Pedicures. You haven't gotten a pedicure?
Oh, dude, let me tell you.
Wait, which one is hand and which one is foot?
Manicure is hand
Okay.
and pedicure is feet.
I could not do a pedicure.
Why?
Couldn't do it. I'd laugh. I'd kick the lady in the face or
No,
something.
that's what you'd think. I thought the same
My
thing.
feet are insanely ticklish.
Yeah,
Like-
see, I thought the same exact thing, bro.
Dude, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Is there an asshole cure?
He just bent over.
Yeah, I like pedicures and manicures.
Okay, you go with your girl.
Yeah.
How much are they?
That's a good question. I usually don't really pay attention when
But you recommend them?
I recommend it. Yeah.
Relaxing?
Huh?
Is it relaxing?
Yeah, I thought you said, do I do waxing? I was gonna say, no, I don't do waxing.
But would you ever?
No, God, no.
I don't think so. Yeah, it's really relaxing. And also something I've just recently done for the first time ever was a massage.
Ooh, nice.
Let me tell you something.
No wonder your shoulders are so fucking relaxed.
Yeah, dude. You should have seen me at the gym the next day. Yeah, what you need, dude, is a pedicure, a manicure, and a massage.
Man,
That'd be nice.
that would be a whole spa day. You know, give me the whole mud bath and everything. Cover me in fucking cum or some shit. I don't know.
And then, yeah,
You know?
the sauna or the steam room, whatever one gets hot. Yeah, afterwards, dude, that is nice too.
Yeah.
Did you have like red marks all over your back after?
I don't know.
Were they like going ham on you?
Yeah, at one point she was going a little too hard.
Oh, stop. Stop. You
I didn't say anything.
just ate it. Just fuck.
But it was really nice. I went into there with zero expectations because I didn't know what to expect.
Oh, so it was your first
It
time?
was my first time.
Were the girl too?
Yeah.
Were you guys next to each other?
Yeah, it was a couple's massage.
Aw, Valentine's Day?
You know, okay, so he
That's so
started.
sweet.
It seems like you were starting to get into the levels. You know, the prices are a little more hefty. You know what I'm saying? You remember how we were talking about
Yeah.
it?
So me and Jose had a thought, and we was like, "What's the dream Valentine's Day with a max budget of $300?"
Max budget of $300. Man, there's a lot you could do with $300.
That's what we said.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, there's one Valentine's Day, $300.
It's like, hey, this is Valentine's Day. I got $300. This is what we're doing.
Is that including gifts or just like
No
what we're
gifts.
doing that day?
Just the date.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's kind of unlimited.
I thank you.
Yeah.
See,
Why? Who was saying it's not?
no, I just have this like impression that people be like, "Oh, $300. That's it." Like,
Nah, I mean, it's because I recently saw a video. But dude, I'm even. I saw a video. There was this girl. She was on a date with some guy, and he had taken her to Shake Shack,
mhm.
and she was just kind of like disgusted that it was Shake Shack. Like, oh my god, you would bring me here? What is this? Da,
Oh,
da,
there was.
da, da.
You talking about the Cheesecake Factory lady?
No, Shake Shack.
Terrible. Terrible.
I've seen videos like that. Yeah.
So
Like,
it's
there's like this black chick. She's like, "You really taking me to Cheesecake Factory? Me? Oh, with a body like this?" I was like, "Okay, bitch."
I feel like it's because so many people expect the most. You know.
Okay,
Like
so
the
then,
the biggest.
if $300 unlimited, dream Valentine's Day. Like, what?
Yeah.
What are you gonna enjoy with $300 with your lady?
Well, we eat pretty good.
Amen.
So definitely we'd go eat somewhere good, and I'm not talking like a crazy fancy. I was like, what am I doing? I'm not talking no crazy like fucking Beverly Hills Steakhouse dinner. Like I'm talking like King Taco. Have you been to King Taco?
I've never.
Not Taco King, King Taco.
No.
I have been to King Taco, and after so many people ranting and raving that it was so good. I didn't like it personally.
You didn't order the right things.
I was not a fan.
What's the order then? Real quick before we finish your date.
Yeah, you gotta get an all meat burrito.
I'm a fat fuck, dude. So
I'm a fat.
I'll tell you exactly what to get there.
This is you said all meat burrito.
All meat burrito, nothing else in it. There's no beans, there's no rice.
okay.
They put cilantro and onion in it.
Can I get cheese in it?
I don't think so.
No cheese.
So, but and then get a side of 2 tacos, whatever meat you want. But usually the meat I do is either asada or what's the frickin' carnitas.
Okay.
And let them put everything on the tacos,
Okay. Everything.
and then get red and green salsa. Red is spicy, green is mild, but it has a little kick to it.
You're mixing them?
No, I don't mix them. I just one bite red, one bite
spice,
green.
bro.
Not anymore. I got a story on that we could get to later. I had to go to the doctor.
Oh shit.
But with this burrito, all meat burrito, like you were saying, it doesn't have
Nothing else in it.
no sour cream. So where is it getting its moisture from?
That's what I'm saying. Because my brother, I had to get him to try this burrito, and his concern was he'd get bored of it after 1 or 2 bites.
Like a lot of meat, a lot of tortilla.
See,
I feel like
there
it's
is
just so
this,
much.
Their asada is very juicy.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got it dripping down my arms when I'm eating.
It's watery.
Yeah.
There's this place that me and my dad and like my whole family used to go to, right? Super cheap. It was called Carmen's in Azusa. You ever been there?
Yeah, Carmen's and Azusa. I've been there. Yeah, they closed down.
Closed down. Yeah, me and my dad went on their last day.
Really?
We waited in line and went on the last day, and my dad's favorite thing to order, and it was so good. All meat burrito with cheese. All meat burrito with cheese. The best thing there, by far, besides their nachos. You ever had their nachos there?
I don't remember what I ate there. This was a long time ago.
There was $4 nachos. The plate was like this big.
Cheap.
$4.
Cheap.
And it comes with 3 salsas. All the best salsa I've ever had in my life.
Yes.
So good. Amazing.
I don't remember exactly why they closed down. It was owned
They were
by...
old.
Yeah.
The
Pretty
twins.
popular place.
Very popular, dude. Me and my dad waited like over an hour just to get in on the last day.
Really?
Yeah. But even on a regular day, you'd have to wait in line.
It was super good though.
Wow.
It was 2 twins, Carmen and then her sister. The sister died, and Carmen didn't want to do it anymore.
That's right. Yeah. And she was old anyways.
They were like over 90, and the family didn't want to keep doing the business, so they just closed down.
Oh, damn.
It's kind of like Chili Red, dude.
Yeah. Yep. Well, you know what? If I could revive Carmen's, that could be a potential place to go to on my Valentine's date with $300.
Dude,
Cheap food? Because, yeah, well, no, I mean, you'd spend the rest of the money somewhere else afterwards. But there's so many good food places to go to and not spend a fortune.
Amen.
One of our favorite places to go to is Longhorn Steakhouse. Because it's freaking good steak and food, but you're not going to go there and spend $80 on a steak.
Really? On 2 dinners.
I could pull up a picture, but
Appetizer?
yeah.
Holy.
So for party of 2,
I see to believe it.
party of 2, 2 full dinners, side, and I had a glass of whiskey. My total came out to $68,
Oh.
not including tip for both of us. Yeah. Let me go.
Would you like a glass of whiskey? I got sipping whiskey in the freezer.
I'm okay, but I did have a glass of whiskey last night.
Nice.
Are you a big sipper?
Whiskey, yeah. What's your guys' favorite type of whiskey?
Okay, you're talking to people that don't know anything about alcohol, and he doesn't drink. So
Yeah, I don't drink anymore.
Well, let me tell you. I gotta find this picture to prove to you guys how much freaking food you get on this.
What do you like about whiskey?
It's an acquired taste.
I like whiskey.
You're not gonna, because I have a few friends that haven't tried it and they wanna try it, but you've got to take steps to get there first. Like I remember I used to like cran vodka a lot. I won't even drink that stuff anymore. But you go through phases.
For females?
Probably. You go through, cran vodka, and then I liked beer I still like beer, but I went through my beer phase, and then even within the beers, you kind of go through phases. You go through like IPAs, the heavy beers, which are IPAs, then the light. You start off with the light beers. So I kind of went like cran vodka, beer, and then I forget how I started to like whiskey, but you kind of just walk into it.
Yeah, like you ever just like drink a beer and like, damn, it tastes like shit, but then you just keep drinking beer, and then it's just like,
Well, and see, that's the thing for me too. Go ahead.
So, like, out of all those phases that you were just mentioning, is there like a specific favorite one that you have?
Whiskey. Well, because look, with a beer, like you just said, you have 1, 2, 3.
You're never buzzed.
Nothing. And at that point, all you're doing is just making yourself fat, and for nothing. With whiskey, if you pour, don't go stingy on your glass. You got. Well, here, I'll teach you the general rule of thumb.
Oh yeah, baby.
The 4-finger rule.
Jesus fucking Christ, dog.
That's half a code.
Oh, you're buzzing, dude. You're buzzing.
Well, look.
That's half a
Okay,
code.
when you go to a bar or when you go to a steakhouse and whatnot, they're supposed to give you 3 fingers. I just do the 4th because it's cool. But
You sounded like an alcoholic. I'm kidding.
I don't mean to, but when it comes to whiskey, I'll stand on business.
I got a Japanese whiskey right now.
I'll stand on business, brother.
But whoa, shit.
Oh fuck! I think it's good, bro. Should I go check it?
I think it's good.
Hey, look,
Hey, dude, you're good, dude.
podcast rookie mistake.
No, don't worry about it. It's all good.
But I like Bullet Bourbon and Woodford Reserve.
Because they say.
I thought they didn't make bullet bourbon anymore.
No, they do. I just bought a new bottle last night.
I forgot. I forget exactly what it was, but they say that our taste buds change every maybe
7 years.
Is it 7 years?
Yeah.
I was thinking 3 to 5.
That actually plays into what I was going to talk about, having to go to the doctor and spiciness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we'll get to that later. I remember now how I got started into whiskey. I started watching Yellowstone.
The show with the old white guy
Kevin Costner.
and Ashton Kutcher.
No, Ashton Kutcher's not in there.
Put yourself in the scene. You were the main character.
And the whole show, every episode, the show is sponsored by Bullet Bourbon.
Okay.
But every episode they drink it. And who doesn't want to be a cool cowboy, dude?
So you're really just trying to fit the part.
Well, that's how it started. But then I realized I like it. No.
You gotta dig voice though.
I mean, I could do Johnny Cash if you wanted me to.
Let me ask you this, dude. Out of all main characters of shows that you like, which main character would you want to be?
I'd want to be Kevin Costner from Yellowstone, yeah.
Really?
And if I had to put if I couldn't pick him, it would be either Rick or Daryl from The Walking Dead.
Fire pick.
Yeah.
Fire pick.
But Yellowstone is such a badass show.
You just want to be them before The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Well, Rick was a
I was
badass.
thinking in The Walking Dead too. Yeah.
Some Rick versus Negan. That would be cool,
Doesn't he
dude.
look like Negan?
No. No.
Picture Negan right
Yeah,
now.
he does not look like Negan.
Who's that?
It's the guy I told you with Lucille the bat.
You know what? The whole style changed, brother. I don't have my long hair anymore.
Yeah,
Negan.
Dude, he used to slick his hair back and everything. Tell me that's not Jose.
No, that
That doesn't look like
Let
him.
me see.
Look like
that doesn't look like him.
That's totally Jose. Jose, just stand there for a second so I can put a photo up.
Well, I mean, look at this one.
He was slicking his hair like that.
No.
I remember seeing her hair like that, but the rest of it doesn't look like him.
You could totally pull off a Negan on Halloween and win any contest.
Wouldn't
Yes.
work. I can tell you right now, it wouldn't work.
Negan was badass.
He was. Best villain of all time, dude.
Beat the shit out of him too with his head was all like and he just yeah.
Best villain of all time. Michonne? That's pretty badass, too.
I'd be Michonne.
That's pretty badass. Yeah.
I'd be
Oh,
Carl
yeah.
because he just gets like he gets pampered. He gets pampered the whole show.
Carl's mom.
Yeah, the best way to do a glass of whiskey, like I said, you get your glass, put one of those balls of ice. Don't do cubed ice; it'll melt.
You gotta do sphere.
Huh?
You gotta do sphere.
You gotta do a spear.
Why you gotta do
Yeah, because if you if you put cubed ice in there, it'll melt within 2 minutes or so.
Why is the sphere not?
Because it's a I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but it doesn't melt.
Just fucking do it. That's it.
It's a lot of ice compact together, and it doesn't melt. The cubed ice will, because whiskey's really it's fire. It's fire. You're drinking fire. But I mean, there's good whiskeys that don't taste like fire when you're putting it down.
Literally, that shit's spicy, man.
Bullet Bourbon's one of them, and Woodford Reserve is the other.
Have you tried the Metallica one?
No.
It is like insanely strong.
I've tried Conor McGregor's whiskey.
It was okay.
I didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Like, if there was absolutely nothing else to pick from, I'd be all right with
There's
it.
this guy at work, and a buddy of his is like a super whiskey connoisseur. Like, he likes going to tastings and stuff.
That's what I want to do.
And for Christmas, he had bought, I think it was Christmas, or maybe it was for his birthday, I don't remember. But he bought him the Metallica whiskey. And he was like, hey, dude, after work, you want to come, get a little drink with me? I'll share it. And he was like, just take one shot. It's super strong. Remember, I took the shot, burning inside, fucking burning. I was like, oh my God, that was the strongest shit ever, dude. One shot, I was buzzing. He did go, hey, dude, that's a big shot. But I was buzzing.
That's what I'm saying. With one glass of whiskey
Terrible.
will get you to where you want to be quicker than beers would.
Amen. And way less
And
calories.
for me, usually way less calories. And for me, usually the way it goes, I since I've kind of acquired a good taste for whiskey, I could do one glass and maybe feel a little bit of a buzz. Depends on what I've eaten that day. But once you get to the second glass, that's where you start getting buzzed. And then if you sometimes second glass, you could be already all the way there. Third glass, you are there. So
Have you ever drinking a third glass?
There's
What the fuck? What do you do? Just chill there and watch TV?
yeah, yeah, that's usually how it goes. I haven't done that recently at all, but yeah, I still have a glass every now. I just had a glass last night. Yeah.
Maybe he's even blacked out and he doesn't even know it's been a fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh. He doesn't even know.
No,
Next thing you
because
know, the bottle's gone.
Hoser and I partake in the devil's lettuce, and I just quite enjoyed just watching YouTube, just kicking back.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, for me, I'll just sometimes it's a NASCAR race. Just I let me and my brother like to order pizzas and watch NASCAR, and I'll pour a glass of whiskey.
What kind of pizza?
Well,
You doing toppings on your pizza?
Oh yeah.
What kind of toppings?
Well, this might get controversial,
Yeah,
Really?
but I like pineapple.
Amen.
fuck yeah,
That's just-
brother. I am so with you. I am a pineapple stan.
Dude, pineapple with the ham, I like it.
That's
I will
almost
say
a
that it's
ham.
not my go-to, but I do eat it. It's not bad.
Pineapple?
Yeah.
I did like sausage and jalapeno, but I can't really do the jalapenos anymore.
Well, let's get into that.
Doesn't seem like you're that much of a spice king as you
Dude,
say.
Not anymore.
I swear to God, dude, the
Doesn't
salsa he would make would kick my ass.
Yeah, back in the day, and Dylan will attest to it, I could eat some spicy things. I mean, we'd do... there was a time I tried the bomb sauce from Hot Ones.
How far back in the day?
High school.
Okay, so
Even out of high school, yeah.
Yeah.
When I worked at... as recently as I worked at Chipotle, which I only left there like a couple years ago, I was eating the hottest things they had there at Chipotle every day on my lunch. But so at the start of this year, back in January, I woke up one day and my tongue hurt really bad. It was just completely random.
Oh shit.
And sometimes you get like a cut in your mouth, or sometimes you get sore in your mouth and it just kind of goes away, whatever. So I had thought that this was one of those instances. I thought after a day or two it'd go away. Then I woke up the next day and just freaking couldn't. How like your tongue will like rest on your teeth or like hit your cheek or your teeth. All that would hurt. Talking hurt. Breathing through my mouth hurt. Drinking hurt. Couldn't eat. Man, eating sucked.
how bad of a pain was this?
It looked bad. Like probably I'd say 7 out of 10.
Holy shit.
I'm also a baby though, so.
It's like a 4 on our scale. It's like a 4 scale.
You know what though, dude? Hey man, mouth pain or mouth injuries, I guess you could call
It's
them.
annoying.
They are. They're fucked
it's
up.
annoying.
Well, I don't think you understand his scaling. When he would put his body into like a shot on basketball, he'd go, "Oh, my arm, my arm!"
Because I specifically remember when I was getting braces, right?
Oh,
And when I was in the beginning stages of getting braces, they put spacers in. And I don't know if you know what spacers are, but they're these little tiny, thick little rings of rubber. They stick them in between your molars in the very back to make space for a cap to go on the outside of a molar.
And that shit hurted.
That hurts so bad because as soon as they stuck those spacers in, everything started to shift.
Dude, I guarantee you that pain is way worse.
Oh,
than
dude, it
what I
was
had.
terrible.
Yeah.
I felt all my teeth just
Yeah.
colliding, and it was just all bad. I couldn't eat. I couldn't even press my tongue to my freaking teeth.
How'd you sleep?
It was bro.
And
It was
that's
terrible.
When I'd wake up in the middle of the night and it'd feel like I had cotton mouth, like times 10. Like it was bad.
Oh wow.
So, that was the first time. It went away after a couple days, so I didn't think anything of it. You know, I didn't just went about my business.
I did my killed or something.
Yeah. 2 weeks later, it's back. Same exact thing. And this time there's spots on my tongue. Like it looked really, there were white spots, weird ass shapes.
Whoa.
Just looked weird. What?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. There was this lady. Similar story to what you're saying, but she had made a cake or some type of pastry with her yeast infection.
Ew, dude.
Did you see that?
I didn't see that.
Dude.
Okay, so hold on, not done.
Terrible.
Because you need yeast for bread to rise,
Disgusting,
right?
dude.
So she used that, and she said it was good. It tasted just fine and everything, but they did acquire yeast infection on their tongue, and it was similar to like what you were saying.
Well, I know where you're going with that, but it wasn't from that.
Thank God.
You know?
But
You-
so my tongue got really red and
He wasn't dating her at that point.
no,
That's what
I
you're
wasn't,
getting at.
no, I wasn't implying anything.
yeah, it was.
In January?
This was
What? This January, yeah.
I wasn't implying
Oh,
nothing.
like last month.
yeah, like
The last month. This is new. This is recent.
Shit.
What was I saying? Yeah, so my tongue just looked bad. It looked like it was really infected. So this time around, I was like, all right, I got to go to the doctor. So I went to the doctor. And the reason why, up to this point in the story, I haven't made any mention of any spicy food or anything is because back then, I didn't think it had any correlation to spicy food.
Shit.
I get to the doctor, and the first thing she says, she goes, "Have you eaten anything spicy recently?" And I was like, I eat spicy food all the time. That second time around, I remember this particularly because the second time around when I got it, 2 days before, I went out with a couple of friends to, what's that place called? U Grill? The Korean barbecue place? Oh, it was really good.
Where's that?
Hellman and Foothill.
Slight plug.
Slight plug.
yeah.
Writing this down.
I ordered a bowl of jalapenos to have on the side with my food.
Raw jalapeno?
Raw jalapenos.
Those are
You
the
fucking
spiciest.
dirty dog.
But I ate them as chips.
Oh, you fucked up.
You a dirty fucking dog,
You
baby.
are a dirty fucking dog, baby.
Dude, you ever just get like a jalapeno off like a fucking sandwich and it like burns your
Oh
tongue?
my god.
That's the best.
It's the one, and it's
I used
all.
to love that.
It's
Dude, it's-
jalapenos with the rings that have the most crunch
Yeah.
to them.
Oh god, my
That are
mouth
the
is on fire.
spiciest.
And that's what these were.
Amen.
2 days later, my tongue was back to being how it was. So I went to the doctor, and she goes, "Have you eaten any spicy food recently?" And I said, "Yeah, I had jalapenos the other night." And she was like, "Well," she goes, "this is rare, but I've seen this in patients before where after they eat something really spicy or really sour, like those candies, some people can have a bad reaction. It's just a bad reaction. Your tongue freaks out, doesn't know what to do." And I told her, I was like, "Well, I've eaten spicy food my whole frickin' life. I love it." And she was like, "Yeah, but have you noticed that you struggle a little more with it?" And dude, for the last year, I'll have hot sauce, and I struggle from it.
Basic.
Yeah, basic.
I've been retraining my tongue because there was this few years where I didn't eat hot sauce just my daddy said this habanero hot sauce I would eat it and that was pretty spicy.
So good.
And That was pretty hot. And then, dude, even Tapatio was hot for me, where I started sweating, like, breathing my mouth open. And I've just been slowly training to get back.
Okay,
let
me ask you this, though. But what is it about hot sauce that we think that we need to put ourselves through that agony in order to get...
It's a good little kick, man.
There's like it just does something to you.
So she said that it's quite possible that my tongue went through a complete taste bud change recently.
Damn.
And now I can't. It doesn't like spicy food anymore. And man, let me tell you, it is the hardest thing. The last couple of months, I've been having to kind of, like you said, train yourself. I've been having to train myself when I eat a burrito, no hot sauce. When I go to King Taco, can't have the red sauce anymore. It's too hot. It makes my tongue freak out. And that sucks. It sucks.
Dude. So no more fucking salsa?
Unless it's pico de gallo, like the real mild shit, I could still do that. But, yeah, it sucks.
That's crazy, dude.
No more. I don't know if you ever tried my salsas, but I used to make hot salsas with habaneros and serranos and all sorts of stuff. And I can't do that anymore. It's pico de gallo. That's pretty much all I eat my burritos and stuff with now. So doctor's orders. Had to tone it down on the spicy food.
Son, you're white. You better fucking act like it.
The only taste bud change that I can only ever really think about is I hated beans when I was a kid.
Beans?
Yeah.
Do you love them
refried
now?
beans? Oh, they're so fucking good. My mom makes the best beans. Ooh, they're the bestest.
I've recently got a new beans recipe. It's really good.
Is it from your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Are you a big cook?
Her mom.
He's the first.
Oh, I've always liked cooking, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've always liked cooking.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
My grandpa's spaghetti recipe. Yeah.
What's special about it?
I could have sworn you tried it one time.
We're gonna have to see if you ever talk about cooking on the show. You need to bring something. You can't do that to me.
Episode 199 when I'm on, I'll bring in spaghetti.
That's
Posting
fucking
is
4 ass
fine.
away, dude. 4 ass away.
How long did it take you to get to 99?
99 weeks. There's 52 weeks in a year, so just kind of do the math.
I'll see you in 99 weeks with spaghetti. But no, a lot of times when I say my grandpa's spaghetti, people will think it's like just generic ass spaghetti that anybody and everybody can cook. But this is homemade from scratch sauce that you got to sit there and babysit for like 8 hours. It's a lot.
So he's like slicing the garlic with the razor blade and
Not with a razor blade, but you do have to smash up some garlic. And the only thing that's not homemade from scratch is the noodles. You just go down to the store and buy a bag of Anthony's noodles.
Imagine you made fresh noodles though.
be cool.
that would be cool.
So all that hard work you put into the sauce is like accompanied by all this hard work you put into pasta.
Yep.
And then it just feels so good to eat because you made that shit.
So have
Yeah.
you ever thought about getting fresh?
Well, I wouldn't know how to do it. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Dude, you just start with a little bowl, but they call it a well, right? So you just get a little mound of stuff and make a well inside the flour, just the egg yolk, and you just slowly start mixing it until it all becomes a solid. With one fucking egg yolk, it's insane.
You know, I have seen those videos where they compile in that little trench they have a bunch of egg yolks.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, they double it every single
He's
day
like,
or
we're
something
gonna
like
double
that.
the egg yolks, and he gets at like 300,000 egg yolks into a pasta. Yeah,
It's literally a mound of egg yolks the size of this table, and they start trying to make them into
seems
pasta
like a waste
dough.
of pasta to me.
Oh, totally.
How does it turn into pasta? It just like hardens into.
So like basically like the little amount of liquid it has, it makes it into like a dough. The very little amount of liquid that it has.
It becomes kind of like a Play-Doh-y type of texture.
But you have to be constantly mixing it. You can't stop until it's done.
See,
It's too much work.
The sauce is too much work as is.
You know what though? They donate it. I did see that once that they donated.
Dude, imagine
When
you're
they're done
like
with it.
homeless, right? And this guy's like, oh yeah, we just donated a plate of pasta. The fuck? Where's the sauce? Just pasta?
Bonjour, oui.
Like what?
You're getting that good stuff.
Tell me if this sauce sounds gross. I'm gonna tell you what goes in it and how it's made.
If it's your grandpa shit,
You put everything in it raw, and let me tell you what goes in it raw. Starts off with a half of a pork butt or roast.
It's gonna get.
all the fat. Don't take the fat off. Don't do none of that. All the blood, all the juices. You want all of that to go in. Yep. Okay. 12 raw Italian sausage links.
It's all gonna get cooked.
It's all going to get cooked all together in the big pot. Okay? Then you put in a pound of raw ground beef. And then you get...
Big is this fucking pot.
oh, it has to be big. Yeah. And then, I mean, this is if you're making the full, like, we're going to feed 40 people, because that's what it can feed. And then you get chicken gizzards and hearts. Raw. Throw them in.
What?
Yeah. Throw them in. What other meats go in there? I think that's it for the meats. All of it goes in raw with all its juices, all its fats. And then you've got your tomato sauce, you got your tomato paste, tomato puree. You've got like 2 cups of sugar, a lot of sugar. Basically a whole bottle of Italian seasoning, oregano, thyme, bay leaves, basil. Everything in the whole damn book.
I'm sure it's probably far.
And so then you low flame and it just cooks all day. Little light boil. It all just comes together. Somewhere about 5-6 hours in, you pull the roast out and you shred it off the bone and then throw that shredded meat back in, throw the bone away. That's all you do. But everything cooks together. By the end of it, 8-9 hours after it's done, the sausages, dude, just come apart like... oh, man, it's like butter, dude. And you eat a bite of anything out of it, and it melts like butter.
You know what I would do with that?
And the hearts are good.
That sounds insane, dude. That sounds
I just get a big thing
mesmerizing.
of, you know those like at Cedar Village, I saw that big garlic roll, the big ass one. I just get one of those and start just dipping it in sauce, just right.
Yep.
No pasta.
That
Fuck
sounds
the pasta.
fire. See, I would like to find out how that sugar comes into play for taste.
Well, they do.
That's how you get your sweetness.
Yeah, they do it in pizza sauce too.
Pizza sauce?
You know,
Really?
yeah, totally.
When I used to work at Cafe Rio, their sweet pork barbacoa is made with Coca-Cola.
Are you outing? Are you?
Oh, dude, he already.
Are you outing right now?
Sorry,
What?
dude, he sold the secrets years ago.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you the whole freaking story. Well, you know, I went from Cafe Rio to Chipotle, their biggest rival.
Right.
And on like my second day there,
Well, let's be honest. Cafe Rio's not any challenge for fucking.
I've never even been to Cafe Rio.
It's good. It's good.
Is it-
Me likey.
I like Cafe Rio's food more than Chipotle.
Amen. I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
The only problem is Cafe Rio, you're gonna go in there by yourself and pay $25.
Is there a drive-through?
No, it's just
Okay,
like
not-
Chipotle has one though.
Not going. I'm a lazy fat
What
fuck
the
piece
fuck?
of shit. If there's no drive-through, I'm not
You won't
going.
go to a place without a drive-through?
Bro,
So then you can't go to King Taco then.
Tell them your order real quick.
Huh?
Because that was dank.
Which one?
Your Cafe Rio.
Yeah. Sweet pork barbacoa quesadilla, which already, dude, as is just good, man.
I feel like that'd be good.
Hot what was the hot sauce on top? The red sauce, and just pico de gallo lettuce on the side.
And like their
Sour cream and guac.
nachos are
Nachos are good.
nachos are so good.
But yeah, on the second day at Chipotle, in walks like the freaking
The boss.
the boss of everybody, and he already knew that I came from Cafe Rio because he walks up to me and goes, "You're Anthony, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, nice to meet you." Like I thought it was something cool, and then he's like, "So you came from Cafe Rio? Come in the office with me real quick." And we literally went into the office and sat down, and he wasn't asking like recipes and stuff, but he was asking like, what do they got coming out? Like, what were their promotional items? What's coming out in 2 months? Or like, what's the work environment like there? Things like that. But I might or might not have told him how certain things were made.
Dude, he got a bag too.
Whoa.
He did.
I didn't get paid. No, I didn't get paid for it. I wish I did.
I told him, I was like, dude, you should have got the
I just
bag.
like stirring the pot a little bit. I'd do that shit for free. So, but yeah, their sweet pork barbacoa, for anybody who eats at Cafe Rio and doesn't know, is made with Coca-Cola and a cup of sugar on top of that.
Jesus Christ. Dude, imagine they put Coke Zero in that bitch.
That's why it tastes so good, because it's fucking meat
Super
candy.
sweet, yeah.
And then they put it in a bowl or in a bag and mix it with their red sauce that they make, which is also made with cups of sugar. So it's just if you go and get their sweet pork barbacoa, you're eating probably more sugar than what's in this or in that or wherever your Cokes went.
Well,
More
those have
sugar
zero
than meat.
because those are zero sugar, baby.
Diet Cokes, yeah. So yeah, like a can of sugar. Well, we took the fucking label off of this, but this probably has like 60 grams or
It
so.
does, yeah. I remember I was looking them up. It's like 64.
I guarantee you, sweet pork barbacoa has a shit ton.
I'm so proud to pound this Diet Pepsi or Coke. I'm sorry, but I just ate a whole bag of candy. Yeah,
Well, imagine how much worse it would have been if you had a regular Coke, sir.
exactly.
Do you remember how much weight you lost when you stopped drinking Pepsi?
Oh yeah.
Dude, you lost like 40 pounds.
More than that, dude. One time I weighed like close to 220, and at one time got all the way down to 155. So it was almost like 60 pounds.
That's crazy.
155.
How much soda were you drinking?
Dude, oh my god. You gotta tell them all the stories about the soda.
Well, first one right off the bat.
Because I do know about you.
Yeah.
Dude,
pulling
ask
and busting
him
them
about
out.
ask him about the earthquake drill, dog.
Earthquake drill.
Just in case there's an earthquake, I got in.
Well, I think I know where you're going with this. Remember in PE, you had PE with me. In the locker rooms, if you opened up my locker, there was Pepsi in there.
Emergency backup Pepsi.
Do you remember that?
Dude, you had two liters of Pepsi in your backpack at all times.
Yeah, I would.
Two liters of
know-
Pepsi.
You know those little kits that they would have us make in elementary school, the emergency kits, the
Yeah,
food?
Pepsi, I guarantee you.
Pepsi. You had Pepsi in there, huh?
Okay, he's an advocate. Pepsi is by far superior than Coke.
Oh yeah.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
And they can't tell the difference.
Who can't?
I can't.
Fucker over here.
You know what? I can't tell the difference. Coke is far superior
It's
to the
not,
Pepsi.
dude.
But you just said you can't tell the difference.
No,
Exactly.
well, I can.
Exactly.
Well, I can now.
No,
Coke is far superior.
just like
Bud Light and Budweiser, you could tell the fucking difference. Coke and Pepsi, major difference. It's not even close.
Pepsi's far superior.
It's way better. But yeah, man, I had Pepsi in my PE locker room. I had it in my backpack.
You're the Pepsi king.
I'd sit down at dinner and the family dinner, and I'd sit down and have a 2 liter of Pepsi, and I'd drink it in that one sitting, just cup after cup. It was gross, dude. Looking back on it, it was disgusting. And I had kidney stones. Remember, I had kidney stones at fucking age 20.
Yeah, 20.
So yeah, I stopped though. When we graduated high school, that night after the graduation ceremony was the last time I ever drank dark soda. I quit cold turkey that night.
You were pissing boulders.
This
or what?
was before the kidney stones.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had the kidney stones 2 years later. It's just the damage was done by that point.
Hopefully that's it, though.
Yeah, I hope so, dude. I hope so, because I never want to go through that experience again.
They were boulders
Dude,
or what?
he
They were
pissed a
huge?
fucking rock out.
Did you take the pictures?
No, because I didn't know what was happening at the time.
Did you get to keep the kidney stones?
Because here's the thing. I think there's a big... I try to clear this up, and I'm glad I could use this platform to clear this up with people who listen, because
Do your thing, brother.
there's a misconception when it comes to kidney stones.
Okay.
It's not... At least for me, this is how my experience went. It's not peeing them out that hurts. I peed and didn't even know they came out. I mean, I felt a little like it was a little sting. And I was like, but sometimes that happens. Like, you know, if you pee too hard and it shoots out too quick,
Never
too fast.
had that.
Oh, come on.
Dog, you just shoot stones down.
Sounds stupid.
Hey, you shouldn't jet fuel.
Well, it's all in the power of the stream, dude. You guys don't pee that fast?
I have before, but it's never hurt. Like, you ever try to see how hard you can pee? That's some boy shit for real.
Oh yeah, dude, I try. Or how high
And
you
if
go.
you push, it hurts.
I've never had
You're
that.
pressure washing sidewalks, brother.
I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, it was just a little sting. I didn't think anything of it. I was at Chipotle when this happened. I was in the middle of a work shift. I went back out into the kitchen and started working again. And all of a sudden, like 10 minutes later, I started getting this pain on my side. At this point, the kidney stones had already passed, but I didn't know. My side started hurting really bad. And it was just like a pain that just kept going up and up and up and up and up. And I remember when it first started, it felt like I had to take a shit. That's what it felt like. So I went back to the bathroom and I sat on the toilet for like 10 minutes and nothing happened. So I come back out, and at this point, I tell my boss, I'm like, dude, I am in pain, man. Like, it's bad. And then it got to the point where I just had to sit down. I couldn't stand. You know, abdominal pain gets so bad at times you can't stand. Then I'm on the ground. I'm on the floor, and my coworkers have to help me up and stuff. And they'll attest to
Like
this.
in the middle of Chipotle?
In the middle of Chipotle.
Middle of a shift, dude.
I mean, a few of them, if they listen to this, they'll remember it. And so I had to call my dad because I wasn't going to be able to. Well, at first I was going to try to drive home. So I managed to walk out to the truck in the parking lot. And when I got to the truck, I couldn't even climb up the steps to get in.
And that's when you had that big truck, huh?
The big one, yeah. And
Big
so I
boy.
had to call my dad to come get me. I'm just sitting next to my truck, like just in a lot of pain. Worst pain I've ever experienced in my whole life to this day.
To this day.
And I had honestly thought at the time when it was all happening, I thought my appendix was bursting. Because I didn't know, like...
You had no idea what this was.
Wasn't thinking kidney stones.
You've had a lot of fucking doctor visits, huh?
Yeah. I've
God damn.
Yeah. So my dad races me to the hospital, and I mean, at this point, I'm just bawling my eyes out, dude, just crying, and get to the ER room, and you know how they always have the long ass fucking waits, and
Yeah.
dude, that sucked. I was gonna pass out from pain, and so I'm in a wheelchair, and I'm waiting at this point for like probably 20. I mean, it may have been less than 20 minutes, but when you're in that much pain, a minute feels like
6
an hour.
years, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Do you remember when you cracked your head open? Wasn't there like somebody with diabetes just screaming the whole time?
Somebody with diabetes?
Yeah, there was some big old lady with fucked up feet.
I don't know. I can't recall.
Yeah, it's because he cracked his head open. Dude, I remember just for hours in my head, I was like, dude, just fucking help her already.
I got CTE. How long were we there?
Oh, dude, we were there for like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, it takes time.
Yeah, dude, we were there forever.
It sucks. And so I wheeled myself up to the whatever worker was closest. And I was like, I'm about to pass out from the pain. I'm crying. Like I'm.
Yeah.
And so they got me in.
How seriously did they take you?
They were taking me pretty serious. Yeah. Because I couldn't move. I couldn't stand. I couldn't do nothing. And keep in mind, this was during the height of COVID. The reason why the wait was so long was there was no beds available.
Oh,
Right.
God.
So
Pandemic.
I had just gotten lucky that when I was checking in, somebody had just gotten removed from the ICU.
Oh, okay.
And that's where they put me. They put me in the ICU.
Not on a breathalyzer, baby.
That's how serious it was.
Wow.
They start a morphine drip, and they start trying to figure out what it was. And I kept saying, I think it's my appendix. And so they take me to the X-rays or
that
CT
morphine
scan or
was
whatever.
goddamn beautiful, wasn't it?
It helped a lot. I'll get there. So they do the CT scans. I'm waiting, and then in comes the doctor, and he goes, "It's not your appendix." He was like, "We don't have to do no surgery on you or nothing." I was like, "What is it?" Like, I'm in a lot of pain still. He goes, "You passed kidney stones," and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
He's like, son, you got the kidneys of a 66-year-old man, brother.
I wasn't even expecting it. I'm fucking 20 years old at the time. I'm not passing kidney stones.
Uh-huh.
I don't care how much Pepsi I drink.
You passed kidney stones, so do they say that when you pass kidney stones through your urethra?
You have to.
Yeah.
It's the only way to pass it.
Well, if they're too big, they won't go through. And then they have to send these like electric shocks down your spine that break up the kidney stones, and then you pee them out like that. So it's going to hurt either way. Now, the way they could tell it was kidney stones, because they had already passed through me at this point. So the x-ray doesn't show no stones. It showed all the cuts on the inside of the tubings that go from the kidney to the, and eventually end up at the dick. So, I don't know what it all passes through. I'm not a medical guy.
You're on the right platform, dude.
So those scars go all along the
Yeah,
all the way to your tip?
that's the pain you feel. I didn't have pain there. All my pain was primarily on the side and like stomach. But the pain I was feeling wasn't the passing of the kidney stones. It was the cuts and the scars starting to scab up inside of you. And what the doctor told me, and this sticks with me to the day.
To this day.
He explained it as what happens when you have a kidney stone. I'll draw it out for you. Can I write on this piece of paper? All right. How do you open this shit?
You gotta hold it up for the camera after.
It is exciting.
So first of all, a kidney stone is very irregularly shaped. So you'll have like a jagged fucking like rock. Like it could look like some alien
Yeah,
shit.
it's a moon rock.
Yeah, it could look like something that fell out of outer space.
Okay.
If you could look it up. If you do the not a telescope. What are those things? Microscope image of a kidney stone. It looks like the glaciers down in Antarctica, jagged, just fell off. You know what I mean? That's what it looks
That
like.
was in your dick.
And so what they explained it as a bowling ball going through a blade of grass, because that's how thin the tubes are. And that's what he described it as. And
Just mowing it down.
after you want to hold that up, I don't know if you want to hold that up, but yeah,
Here's the drawing.
That's what
That was what he pissed
it
out.
almost looks like Texas.
It almost looks like Texas.
Let's hold it up for this camera. There you go, that's better.
Or
That is a good drawing of Texas, dude. Hey.
Yeah.
Fire.
But yeah, I mean, I was sore for like a day or two afterwards on my side. And
Could you lift or anything?
Huh?
Could you lift?
No physical activity, no work, no nothing for a week, and then I was back to normal.
no nutting? You couldn't nut? No nothing?
Did you jerk off? Oh, dude, he beat his dick hella hard.
Look, I'll tell you this much: the medicine they give you after you have kidney stones,
Got you rock
It's like
hard.
crap, baby.
it turns off
Everything.
those valves.
Yeah,
Oh,
facts.
baby,
That's
I'll
pain
fucking
meds,
open
bro.
them valves.
That's pain meds, dog.
So there's nothing there. That's all I'll say.
So you just can't do nothing. Your floppy dick? That's it?
So
Flaccid.
that was.
Is that what pain meds do? Really?
Yes, dude.
No, this wasn't pain meds.
What was it?
This was to open up the
Gotcha.
tubes, so if there were any more rocks to pass through, they would be a little more easy flowing.
Oh, gotcha.
That's what those pills did.
A lot of water, too.
Dude, tons of water. And let me tell you, when they sent me home, they were like, okay, you're gonna go home and you're gonna pee again, and you might have more to. They're like, the X-ray doesn't show more rocks, but that doesn't mean you could still have another one in there that it just was in hiding. So, dude, I was so scared for the when I got home and it was the first time to go pee again. Oh my god, dude! I wanted to hold somebody's hand.
You're like, Dad, come here.
I was scared as hell, dude. But I didn't pass anymore. And yes, the morphine helped. Once that kicks in, you're Superman. You don't feel anything, dude. You don't feel anything. My pain went from 15 out of 10 to negative 5 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was so good, in fact. So you got my whole family out in the parking lot of the hospital waiting to hear anything.
They don't even know what happened.
Because I'm like fucking dazed and confused for a few hours with this morphine. That's how much they put in me. So I'm not on my phone.
It'd be funny.
If they thought I died.
No, like if they thought like he was in like an emergency surgery and you come out, oh, I had kidney stones. You're like, bro, I called off work for that shit.
Think about it from their perspective. They have no idea what's going on once I got hooked up to the morphine. And then I looked at my phone and I just got fucking thrown off of what I was going to say.
You're talking about morphine in your family.
Yeah, so they're out in the parking lot and they have no updates. And all of a sudden, like after 4 or 5 hours go by, I walk out of the hospital, and it felt so, dude, I feel like a badass when you're walking out of the hospital.
I'm hot news,
I'm
baby.
still in my Chipotle uniform, all sweaty, fucking oil all over me.
Your fucking dick is
I
rock
walk out of the
hard.
hospital. I'm still jacked up on the morphine. I felt good, dude. And I walk up to my family, and they're like, "You're good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good."
You're like, dude, they got me on 400 milligrams of fucking morphine, dog.
I was like, "Let's go home." We went to Del Taco, and I ate fucking Del Taco.
Oh, he just stuffed them
Question?
kidneys back up with some more stuff.
You ever had the double del?
Yes, 2 for $6. It's good.
So good.
So good. Wait, I thought you hadn't had it.
The double burgers?
Yeah.
Oh, I love those
Who did we
things.
talk to that didn't have it? Like, they don't believe me. Their fries are dang too.
Oh yeah, those little crunchy fries, the accordion fries.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
What's the best fries? Do you think?
Wendy's, and then McDonald's, but they could be tied.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go try.
And then don't sleep on the Mexican restaurants. Like if you go to Alberto's and get their fries, don't sleep on
You
them.
know what, brother? I'm totally gonna sleep on them.
Juanita's French fries.
I don't tend to go to
Juanita's?
those places.
Where the fuck is that at?
Juanita's.
The OG one from like down there in Fort.
Juanita's.
The one that you told me about with the chili verde. The quesadillas, the good, like the
Yes, yeah, the quesadillas. Yeah, I think it's down there somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. How did we get there from Kidney Stone?
I don't know, but you know that show You?
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
The stalker?
Yeah, Juanita's.
Joe the stalker?
The guy ordered there at the restaurant at that Juanita's.
Wow.
Yeah,
Really?
they got a whole like scene at him at the Juanita's. Pretty cool.
Huh.
We should go sniff a seat.
There's no seats there, huh? It's just
seats?
walk up.
At Juanita's, it's walk-up order or drive-through. Yeah. The OG one.
It's
They
like
have-
super ghetto over there.
Yeah.
4th and Grove, dog. Come on. There's like 500 homeless people right there.
Oh, perfect right there. Perfect.
They don't want nobody
That's
sitting
how you
there.
know it's good
Just
food.
saying, some of these Mexican restaurants don't sleep on their fries. They're pretty good. But yeah, after the kidney stones, I pretty much just drink water. I'll have Sprite every now and then. Never stop drinking Sprite, but I don't drink it. I don't like it enough to drink it frequently. Like I'll have one.
That was kind of like your problem, huh? It went from Pepsi to just nothing but cranberry juice.
Right, you remember that, yeah. And so that's what I meant to say. The doctor asked me what I drank. And I told him for many, many years I drank Pepsi. And I was like, but then I got healthy and I started drinking cranberry juice. And he was like, well, how much cranberry juice?
All of it, baby.
I was like, I don't know. I buy fucking 5 a week of the thing.
The ocean spray ones, dude.
The ocean spray ones. And like I said, I didn't know shit about shit. And I still don't know shit about shit. Cranberry juice is one of the highest drinks in potassium that you could possibly drink. Potassium and calcium.
Jesus Christ.
The two things that kidney stones are built out of, especially calcium.
You were just a factory for it.
So I didn't get healthier. I mean, I got healthier after the Pepsi. I lost a lot of weight, but for my kidneys, I didn't get healthier. And so I asked I had a follow-up doctor appointment with a urologist like a couple weeks after all this whole thing, and I asked him, I was like, dude, what the hell can I drink? Because I don't just want water. I mean, when I go out to dinner, what am I going to drink? And he said you could drink lemonade. Not like the Minute Maid lemonade, because that's jacked with sugar, but like real organic, fresh lemonade, which is actually pretty good. I love lemonade.
It's kind of hard to
What about
find,
that Country
though.
Time lemonade, that powdered?
That's fucking...
the best.
Yeah, it tastes the best, but it's not the best for you.
Yeah, see, because that fresh lemonade is hard to find, so you're
It's
kind of
hard
like
to find, yeah.
pinched in the corner, kind of stuck
Yeah.
drinking nothing but water.
Yeah. But I guess lemonade is good for your kidneys, and it's like it's a drink that people with kidney stones can drink, and it improves your situation. I don't drink lemonade. I mean, nowadays, dude, I drink water, an occasional Sprite, and a glass of whiskey every now and then.
My rotation right now is water, Coke Zero, and sugar-free Monster. That's the rotation.
It's not bad.
Not bad. That's a good rotation.
I don't like those sugar-free monsters.
Ooh,
Bro,
they're so good.
Do you like mango?
Yeah.
Have you had the mango Monster?
No.
Okay.
I've only tried 2 flavors.
The sugar-free mango tastes exactly like the sugar-loaded mango, and it's dank. It's so fucking good. It's the blue and orange one. The best flavor. Best flavor they got.
I'll try them. Every energy drink I've tried up to this point, I haven't liked. I've tried Red Bull, I've tried Rockstar, I've tried Monster.
Rockstar is disgusting. I don't even know how that's a brand.
Are you real picky with your flavors?
Yeah.
Really?
So you didn't even like the OG Monster?
No.
Are you a kind of guy to where you find a flavor and you stick to that flavor to the end?
Yeah, it's not just flavors, it's like
Brand.
even?
brands, traditions, foods.
Really?
Pretty much everything, yeah.
I mean, I'm not like that.
Like if I go to a NASCAR track for a NASCAR race and I liked my seat, I'll sit there until they tear the track down.
Really?
Wow. That's pretty badass.
That is badass. Very ritualistic, kind of, huh?
Yeah, that's a good word
The
to
Cardinals.
Huh?
Look at the Cardinals then. Because there is like,
Well, I stick.
fuck the Cardinals. I'm not being a Cardinal fan anymore. Fuck that.
They're frustrating,
Oh, I fucking guarantee they are.
but you can't leave. Like I said, I'm a once I find something, I stick to it.
Did Larry Fitz
can't
ever win a
leave-
Super Bowl with you guys?
Can't
You
leave
guys
home,
didn't win,
right?
huh?
No, they've never won a Super Bowl. Where's
Can't leave home, right?
yeah, can't leave home.
It's kind of like my dad, right? He's such a big Chivas fan. Chivas is a Mexican soccer team. He's such a big Chivas fan, but sometimes, they go through these super fat losing streaks, these slumps, right?
Sometimes, all the time, dude.
and
They're
so
ass.
and so at those times, he's like, fuck Chivas. I'm gonna be an America fan.
Put them on the Monterrey, motherfucker.
And so he's always doing that shit, man. I feel that.
America, they're worse than them.
No, but I mean, it's their rival, so You
I don't know.
America is
Anthony doesn't really watch soccer.
I know nothing about soccer.
It's a rival of Chivas right there.
We're getting pretty late. I don't want the camera to die. Should we fucking start wrapping it up?
We're about ready to wrap it up whenever.
You ready for
Y'all
the
feel ready.
ready for the 3 hard fucking questions?
I guess, man.
You want to do the same orders last time?
Let's see these.
Go ahead, brother.
These hard
They're the same questions.
breaking
Remember,
questions.
We started this new thing. Whenever we have a guest on, it was with the guy behind you, Jabonki. We're gonna ask the same 3 questions.
Oh, so this just started on the last episode?
Last episode, or 2 episodes ago. So you're the second time we're doing this. So
Rest of the question. Where's the last question?
no, the last question is the one that we discussed together in the car.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I want sunglasses for these questions.
You don't need them.
Who has been a significant role model to you in
Yeah.
your life and why?
More like a hero.
That's a good one.
It can be actor, actress,
Yeah.
brother, sister, dad.
Coworker.
Certainly not him.
Dude, it can be
Girlfriend
Dude,
even.
it can be like
It could be
any
anybody,
NASCAR
really.
driver. Johnny Cash. We'll let him think.
I can think of people who influenced me in like for bass playing, for example. The only reason why I got into that and picked that up was Gene Simmons from Kiss.
Or
Would you say he's your biggest role model or hero? Who's your hero?
who has helped you be you
Yeah,
the most?
it's got to be Kiss, just in general.
No, like, are we talking like? Yeah, that's a loaded question, man. Who made me who I am?
Hard to think about, huh?
I don't know. There's like 3 people that come to mind, but I can't say 3, huh? There's like 3 people in my childhood that I looked up to.
Go for it.
Gene Simmons from Kiss.
Okay.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. from NASCAR.
Junior?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And nobody's going to know who this is, but Dennis Anderson, who drives the Gravedigger monster truck, the most popular one.
So tell us a little bit of what they all influenced in you.
What are my 2 favorite? What are the 2 things I love most?
NASCAR and Kiss, baby.
Hell yeah, baby.
Okay, add a third one in there.
Driving.
No,
You,
Monster truck.
Monster
Trucks. I'm at
you like motorsports.
motorsports in general, yeah. So yeah, I mean, bass playing. I only picked up the bass because everybody who doesn't want to be Gene Simmons, dude. Like,
Not me, but I'm saying like
Wow. Yeah.
I've
it's just cool.
I said this on the pod before. I think the bass is underrated as fuck.
Oh yeah,
Very.
yeah,
It's all
It's
tempo. Never.
Yeah.
Super underrated. I respect it.
yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that's where you get Gene Simmons from. Dale Earnhardt Jr. from NASCAR. He went through phases in his career where he won a lot, and then he went through phases of his career where he faced a lot of adversity and sucked.
Uh-huh.
And so you watch a person go through those, and keep in mind I'm a kid at this time, so you, as a kid, you watch somebody go through those phases, and I mean, it didn't just teach me, that's not why it doesn't all have to do with racing. You kind of just see how somebody handles that type of
Adversity.
adversity. And then Dennis Anderson in Monster Jam, because he's just one badass motherfucker. And that's where I kind of just got the kind of like go big or go home mentality.
Yeah, and
Send
yeah,
it.
you kind of are like, yeah, just gonna send,
Send
it.
it.
Dude. Remember that guy?
Send it.
Larry Enticer.
Heck, Larry Enticer, dude.
He's alive, but he doesn't make videos anymore. I think he had one too many crashes. But I don't know. And then if we want to talk about personal life, like I'd say honestly in the last 8 months, my girlfriend has made a huge change on me, influenced me a lot. I think for the better, become a better man. But I think throughout my childhood and early years, I would say my grandma. So yeah, I can't give one guy as an answer.
We respect that. That was a good answer. I really enjoyed that. These are just to kind of see into you.
Yeah, I could give one guy per sector of like.
Okay, of life.
Yeah.
Okay, and our second question. If you could choose to talk to your past self or your future self, who would you talk to and what would you talk about? One conversation only.
Would I if I talked to my past self, I get the question. I was tricking myself out for a second. I would. That's a good ass question. I would talk to my future self.
What would you talk about?
Well, yeah, what would you tell yourself?
I would tell him to let things go.
So what did you want to talk to your past self?
I would want to talk to my past self.
You said future.
I know I said future self, yeah.
Wait, so why would you tell your future self to let it go?
Yeah, but if you already know that you're gonna let things go, why would you tell yourself in the future to let things go?
What? You guys are confusing me.
You said you would tell your future self to let things go, right?
That's something you tell your past self.
But yes.
No, I'm telling myself in the future so I don't repeat my mistakes of the past.
So you kind of just want a reminder.
Yeah.
So if you think about it like this, if you talk to your past self, you won't make those mistakes at all.
I didn't think about that.
A reminder. He wants a reminder.
Just a reminder.
He wants a sticky note on the fridge every day.
Yeah.
Let things go. No, it's totally cool, you know?
I don't know. One conversation, it would just kind of be like, just don't stress, don't get caught up on things too much. Because, like, sometimes I'll get fixated on one thing, especially with, like, work or something like that. Like, in the long run, it's not going to make a difference. So, yeah.
That's it.
And with our last question, Anthony,
Honestly,
this
brother,
camera.
you're going to have to remind me because I don't know what the hell that last
I got
question
it.
is.
This camera, that camera. Say hi.
What's up?
That camera behind you. That camera over there. Yep. There's two behind you. That one over there.
So many
Anthony,
cameras.
who the fuck are you? Who are you?
The Manthony.
Peace. That was good. Thanks, guys. All right, let's go with some more.
Oh, that was a good question. That's right.